Anandamaga irukengla. Anai Wanakam. Alanarkanan, Chairman Palaswamy, Idu Oru, Siranda, Manadu, Waltakul. Today's presentation is about partnerships. And I would like to begin that with partnership. When I was first invited to speak here, I was told that the conference theme is happiness. And I could speak about happiness. So I prepared myself all year to talk about how to be happy. And then I was told I should speak about partnership. And I realized in order to be happy, you have to have partnership. So I would like to start with an exercise to help you experience happiness. Would you all please stand? Everybody please stand. Everybody please stand. So please say, I am happy. Now you should have a smile on your face when you say that. I am happy. Now the next is 3 words of English. You are great. That's what you're going to say now. I will say 1, 2, 3, and you are going to say, you are great. And say it together. That's what the sound really makes the thing happy. Okay, 1, 2, 3. If you are in choir, you could not work it out. We got to say it together. You are great. 1, 2, 3. People in the back, everybody join together. We're going to give one more chance. 1, 2, 3. Do you know how happy I am now? All of you saying I am great. And you haven't even heard the presentation yet. Please reach out to the person next to you and give them back rub. Massage their shoulders. Come on. You could turn to the right. Everybody turn to the right and give your neighbor massage. Turn to the right. Now turn to the left and do the same. All right, thank you. Please be seated. All right, we will get started now. This world has 2 types of people. The world has 2 types of people. The first one is called dream builders. And the second one is called dream busters. Dream builders and dream busters. Rotarians are dream builders. Our goal as a Rotary family is to change the world for good. One person at a time. And that requires partnerships. And we will today see what partnerships can accomplish around the world and how we are changing the landscape of this world because of partnerships. I mentioned last night to a group that the world is hungry for answers to three questions. The first question is, do you love me? Is there anyone who loves me? That is the first question, and the human hearts are hungry for that question to be answered. The second big question is, can you help me? Can you help me? Is there anybody who can help me? The moment I arrived here, after 22 hours of flight, I had the honor and privilege of visiting 4 centers. I should say 2 centers. And we did the next day the other centers. What I saw there was absolutely mind-boggling, how your district is changing the lives of the communities around here. You can clap for this district. It's one of the best districts on earth. And so, that's the second question. Can somebody help me? The third question is, can I depend on you? It is easy for anyone to do a random act of kindness, but to stay consistently doing that decades after decades, it takes partnerships. So I'll give you one major example of partnership that has changed the lives of millions of people in this world. And Rotary is the lifeline and the lifeblood of this planet. We always talk about 1.2 million Rotarians. But see, those are the due-paying members. What about the families? What about the businesses we run? What about all the other social groups that we belong to? Rotarians do not belong to groups that compromise their values. So we are literally the lifeline of the world. And the world can depend on us because we are the most powerful machine on earth. We can take on any challenge because of our ability to partner around the world. We can do what we call earth-shaking, mind-boggling, and history-making things because we are connected. That is the power of partnership. So give you one example. 30 years ago, Rotary leadership went to Centers for Disease Control in America. And they said, we would like to eradicate polio. It used to attack 350,000 people a year. When Centers for Disease Control heard that, they said, what are you smoking? Can you eradicate polio? Impossible. Rotarians said, we have $150 million to put behind our idea. All of a sudden, they wanted to talk. And a partnership was formed between the United States government, the Centers for Disease Control, World Health Organization, UNICEF, and Rotary International. Today, how many cases do we have? Less than how many? This year. Only 20 cases in this last year. Just 20 cases. From 350,000 to 20 cases, we are almost there to eradicate it. That is the power of partnership. Since we are talking about partnerships, I would like to call some of my partners. May I please ask Dr. Premlata. Dr. Premlata, would you please join me? Just over here, please. And also Dr. Pramod, would you please come up? And IPDG, Goops, would you please come up? And do we have Raja Goswami? Rotarian Raja Goswami. Would you please come join us here? And sir, may I have my bag? May I have my bag? Okay. Please be right here, all of you. You're going to be my first associate. Now, Dr. Premlata and I are, thank you very much. We're going to do magic. And I just recruited her as my partner. She has no idea, but together we are going to show something that will tell us the power of partnership. Would you please put your hand in there and take out whatever is in there? Everybody look carefully. Nothing. There is something there. Okay, please tell everybody what you have. Describe what color. It's a blue color handkerchief, right? Please put it there and keep your eyes on me to make sure that I don't change anything in there. If I were to change that blue color into rainbow, would that be something? My assistant can do that. Go ahead. Clap it, please. Thank you very much. See the power of partnership? We have changed. The blue means, when we say to people, he got the blues. What does that mean? Sad, challenges, problems. And we, as Rotarians, can change that into rainbow colors. That means hope, healing. And so please give her another round of applause. Thank you very much. You may go. Now we are talking about partnerships. I must say that I have participated with many districts over my tenure as a Rotarian. Last year, when I was a governor, we participated with 37 districts around the world. And we wrote 48 projects, and 28 of them are fully funded as of today. That is called the power of partnerships. And if you had the time, and I had the time that they told me I was going to speak here for 3 days. No. Anyway, I have here 3 partners. And I would like to call on them. Doctor, you come in first.
Yeah.
Oh, do we have a handheld mic?
It's here.
Oh, okay. My question to you, doctor, is, you are a pediatrician.
Yeah.
And it was a delight to hear you and share with us the message from RI Rep. Would you please share with us, when you take care of a child and the child needs to be vaccinated, are there partners that you count on? And who all the partners you need in order to make that work?
For a vaccination to be actually successful, partners are my nursing team which will actually inject. It has to make this injection very a wonderful experience. And second is the parents. Because once the child goes out of my clinic, the parents are the one who is going to face the music of a crying child. So the parents and my nursing team are my partners for vaccination.
What about the people who produce the vaccine?
Oh, they are partners too. And for that matter, the person who actually sells in the retail market closest to the hospital, he is a partner too.
What about those who transport the vaccine?
Oh, the partnership extends.
You see, we could continue. There are literally dozens of people that play a part in order for the child to be vaccinated. I'll give an example. Since you're a pediatrician, you will like this. I was the public health director for a county, and I have oversight of immunization program in my department. The immunization rate for children under 5 years of age was 29%, and it was 29% for 30 years. So I asked them, why is it that we cannot increase our immunization rate in America? Because other countries have 95 and 98%. And the answer was, we get only $10,000 from the state. We don't have enough money. And I told them that you let me handle the program. In every city, I formed what we call coalition. We had 13 coalitions of citizens and social clubs, Rotary clubs, Kiwanis Club. 100 physicians canceled their clinics to work in my immunization clinics. Within 5 years, the rate went from 29% to 79%. That is power of partnership. By partnership, we can change anything on earth. And there are 3 things to maintain partnerships. Number 1, don't try to control. When you begin to control things, you lose people's support. Number 2, don't try to steal all the credit. When we used to have press conferences, I will have 39 different agencies to come for press conference. All the media will be there. And they will keep telling me, doctor, we have orders to speak to you. I said, no, you don't have any orders to speak to me. Speak to those who are really doing the work. And at the end, I will summarize it. Don't ask for credit and don't try to control. That is what builds partnerships. If all of you please take out your cell phones. Do you have cell phones? You can take your cell phones and write the word in the notes, write the word ILLNESS. ILLNESS. Some of you have it. Change the letter I, replace it with WE. What do you see? Illness changes into wellness just by focusing from I to we. That is the power of partnership. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And I want to ask your former governor, Goop. Last year, this district had a stunningly successful year. Can you tell me some of the partnerships that you formed that made it succeed?
Partnerships means locally or internationally?
Domestic as well as foreign.
Okay, partnership, we made a partnership with the local corporates who are interested in doing some investment to improve community. And then we made partnership with Rotary clubs in other countries like your district, 5330. And we made partnership with government organizations and local institutions and professionals to execute the service activities. These are the partnerships we made last year.
And I must say that your IPDG is well known in my district because there is no club that did not participate when we were doing grants with him. And once he says yes to a project, he will not back out. And that is the power of partnerships. I had to work twice as hard to keep up with him because he is a great partner. And now let me turn my attention. Because of that partnership, I want to ask Raja Goswami here. He was working with us, and I brought a team here last time. And he had a full schedule for us for 4 days. And some of the things that you have shown me, I am absolutely delighted to see your good work. Can you tell me, how did you get all this established? Let's give him a big hand. So tell us your power of partnership. How did you do that in getting all those 18 or 19 centers established?
Thanks to Governor Gops's initiative, under the scheme Women Empowerment, we could identify 19 tailoring centers where women could be trained for livelihood, and it's also an opportunity for the clubs to be able to participate in a global scheme of empowering women for livelihood. Once again, the governor of that year helped me in identifying such clubs which were interested, and we could establish through a terms of reference as to how they would be able to go in for advertisement, recruitment, establishment, looking at a place and starting the work. And the work now goes in 16 centers in full swing. And that's because a global grant came from Rotary Club of San Bernardino, Crossroads, the United States of America. Thank you, sir.
I want to thank you all, my partners. You may go. Thank you. In the next few minutes, I would like to share with you some of the slides I have brought. Is it? Okay, each year, 535 governors get together at the International Assembly, and they exchange cards, they establish friendships. Those friendships are so important, and you develop friendship with your classmates. And these people are the ones who are changing the face of the earth all over the world. That is the power of Rotary. You are not a single small club. We are a powerful family that cannot be beaten by any other organization. And it's not changing. Oh. Now this is your, there are 19 centers that you have here on literacy. And to see the faces of these women, it is absolutely heartwarming. And that is what inspires us to become Rotarians. I must tell you that for the last 10 years, Rotary has been talking about 1.2 million people. We have inducted 1.2 million people, and we still have only 1.2 million people. Because Rotarians, we have members, but we do not have enough Rotarians. We become Rotarians when we are engaged. And you find that these girls who are at these centers, they are literally changing their lives. And this is what Rotary is all about. And here's another school in District 3020. 595 children did not have any mattresses, sheets, or pillows. They will get ready in their uniforms, and they will sleep on steel cold bunk beds. With the help of the District 3020 and with all our partners, Rotary partners, today, this Christmas time, all these 595 children slept in warm beds. That is the power of Rotary. Now, there is a little hospital in Zambia. This hospital does not get enough money from the government. Okay. Do not get enough money from the government. They grow crops to supplement their budget so they can take care of the infant morbidity mortality. Rotary was able to go there and provide them a tractor because their tractor was 40 years old. So I want to just quickly run through. This past 2 weeks ago, we inaugurated what we call Wellness Village for homeless people. Rotarians all over the world are forming partnerships. I had 151 partners in order to make this dream come true. We are dream builders. We are dream builders. I salute you for what you do, and I encourage you, be engaged, and one of our major jobs is to have our members graduate and become Rotarians, because our goal is to change the world one person at a time. Thank you very much for the privilege to be with you.